Man, my tune has really changed since last call. Because remember last call, Terry? This sounds kind of silly, but I was prepared to make the recommendations he wanted work. I was
Yeah,
prepared to
yeah.
okay, you won an election, you're doing things the way you're supposed to do them. So, fine.
Just leave us our little loophole here and we'll be fine.
Yeah, but now, it's gotten much bigger than COVID vaccines. And you might be asking me, well, do you think they're going to kill Novavax? No, I do not think they're going to kill Novavax because it's the same people who approved Novavax a few weeks ago who are now talking about, I think this is much bigger than COVID vaccines. I think all of our vaccines are at risk now. And
Hmm.
I do think we need to improve upon our vaccines, but we don't improve upon vaccines by removing them. We improve upon vaccines by replacing them, which brings us to the ACIP members, because the big claim is that all of these ACIP, well, this was a long time coming because we've needed this for 20 years. We reformed ACIP last year, all new members last year. So that claim automatically false. Then he's going on about conflicts of interest. But the thing is that it takes months to vet members for conflicts of interest, COIs. And how do you plan to vet these 8 people for
In
COIs
two
in
days.
like 2 weeks? Yeah, exactly. Just a super short amount of time. How do you plan to do that ethically? Like his own argument, what he's doing doesn't meet the demands of his own argument. Then you got issues where there is no confirmed CDC director by the Senate. That's a problem. We have
Administrative Procedures
it's
Act.
probably breaking the Administrative Procedures Act as well. And they removed the oversight officer. What's
Called
going
a
to happen or
designated
not?
federal officer is what she was called.
Yeah, and they removed her from her position. So there's no oversight in any capacity. They have completely turned ACIP into a kangaroo court because they know that what they want to do would never happen in a normal world. This is a fascist coup of our vaccines. And I'm not being
Mm-hmm.
hyperbolic about it at all. This is not
Yep.
hyperbole. They are trying to undermine the oversight process, remove anyone who can challenge them, and now we're left with only the Senate as an option to do something because there's no one left. They took them all out. And here's the thing with this ACIP meeting. This ACIP meeting does not need to happen.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely does not need to happen. Based on everything going on right now, you might be like, well, they have to approve the COVID vaccines. No, they do not.
They're already approved. They're out there.
So pretty much all we have left is that RFK lied to Bill Cassidy, possibly perjured himself.
If confirmed, he will maintain the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices recommendations without changes.
This meeting needs to be suspended or the members need to be reinstated. And he can continue the meeting with the reinstated members, but he cannot continue the meeting with these unapproved members, especially with no CDC director, all these other things. But that call is going to have to come from the senators.
Yeah, so start contacting them.
Yeah, which is going to be tough because, and this is why we started the call with Israel going to war with Iran, because everyone's going to be very distracted. So it's going to need a really concerted push that I know we're very distracted by this, and this is super important, but this needs to not happen. And there's like a big shadow these events are going to create. And we have to cut through that for at least the next 2 weeks because public comment closes, I think, next Friday. So you have a whole week to do public comment. And I think it's really important for everyone to understand the talking point on this is an illegitimate meeting. And the thing is what people don't understand is not only does this meeting not need to happen, especially they'll try to argue, well, we have to pick the COVID. No, we do not. We have Jan 1 vaccines. They're going to be rolling out again soon. They are extremely effective for what we want to do. That is no problem. We do not need to meet about that right now. And also, they haven't released the actual meeting, like what they're going to do at the meeting, the minutes, which is very sketchy because they could do whatever they want. They have no oversight. I don't think people fully grasp how fascist what they're trying to do is.